All right, hello. This is my second time trying to record this video because my software that was recording this had it created as a weird file that YouTube is not able to open up. So we're going to try this again. Um, my name's Josh, and this is my first and very clearly unedited video. Um, As you can see, I have no microphone, no great video camera, no proper lighting, and as I said before, no editing software. So it's just going to be very raw. It's going to be me, at least until, I get the funds or something like that to make my videos better. So right now, this is what you're going to get. I'm hoping to improve that in the future, but for now, it is what it is. Um, Basically, what this entire channel is going to be about is it's going to be me sharing my opinion on, movies and TV shows. And I know what everyone's thinking. This is just what everyone needs right now is another uninformed movie critic. And you're absolutely correct. That is what this channel is, and I have thought that about people in the past, but I'm going to do it anyway. And the reason is because I want to. I think it's fun, and I absolutely love movies, and I would love to share my opinion with everyone, despite the fact that it's probably not even the correct informed opinion, because I have no experience whatsoever. I have no journalism expertise. I have no movie criticism experience at all. The only thing that I may have is the fact that I've watched a ton of movies, and I'm always a huge fan of exploring new films. And I did act in Los Angeles for about 3 to 4 years. Um, I didn't do anything major. I didn't, nothing like that anyone would see. I did a few short films, a few features, a few commercials, and that was it. And we're not going to critique any of those because I don't really want anybody to see them. That's how embarrassing they are. But, I have Hollywood experience, even if it might be like the lowest level. It's kind of like, if you got Broadway, you got off Broadway, you got off Broadway, and then you got garbage, and that's where I'm at. So, but I just thought this would be like a fun experience. I'm doing it because I want to, guys, and that's pretty much the only reason that I have. I thought it would be fun. My goal here is not to hate on other people's opinions whatsoever. Most people's opinions are probably more well educated than mine. Um, I'm just here to create a discussion. I would love for other people to share their opinions, give their insights, and then, maybe I can find new things to watch, or, I can see things in a different light that I hadn't seen before. It's literally just going to be my personal thoughts. Um, I guess I can start off by saying what movies I prefer and what I'm hoping this channel will be mostly about. By the way, I apologize if I'm looking in that direction. That's where all of my notes are right now, and I can't really edit that out without proper editing software. So that's kind of the whole situation of what's going on over here. Basically, though, what I am mostly interested in. I mean, I love all movies, but I love Marvel movies a lot. Marvel movies are like my bread and butter. Um, I'm always going to be watching those movies on opening night. I'm actually seeing Doctor Strange 2 tomorrow. Actually, I guess it's today. Um, so, yeah, I will hopefully be making a review on that. Um, DC is good too, for all those DC fans out there. I still watch all the movies. I'm not necessarily as big of a fan, but I will hopefully be making videos on that as well. I love anything Star Wars, which, is great for content because Disney is pumping those things out right now. I think at way too aggressive of a rate, but, there's always going to be things that we can have to talk about when it comes to that. And I love musicals. Musicals are just amazing to me. I have a very huge soft spot for that. I jam out to soundtracks all the time. You know, Greatest Showman, Dear Evan Hansen. I actually haven't seen Hamilton yet, which is pretty embarrassing for someone who likes musicals, but I definitely have to watch that. That's on my list. Um, and because I was an actor in the past and I lived in LA, and that's just what the culture was, I also like watching Oscar movies. You know, like my opinion may not always be the same as the critics, but I do love watching the Oscars and seeing who wins the awards and stuff like that. And I actually, regrettably, have not watched all of the Oscar films for this year yet, even though the Oscars have already happened. I usually try to stay on track of that, but I've been slacking a little bit. So I thought it would be really cool to maybe make a video where like I watch all of the Oscar movies, I give my ratings and who I think deserve the awards and stuff like that, and maybe compare it to like all the critics. Like I said, I am not a professional critic. I can give critical reviews of things, but it's probably not always going to be the same as what, you know, your general person is going to be saying. So it would be fun to like compare and contrast in a situation like that. I think tier lists would also be pretty cool. I would love to do a Star Wars tier list. I would love to do a Marvel tier list and see how it compares to you viewers out there who are hopefully watching this and would love to create just a discussion on stuff like this. That being said, I know that um, people are very passionate about movies, and I don't blame them. I love movies as well. What I would love to create discussions about things. What I don't want to create on this channel is, you know, arguments and negative opinions or anything like that, because that's not what this is about. You know, I don't. I will share my opinion on a movie, and like I said, it's probably going to be different from everybody else's. It might even be just blatantly wrong. But what I don't want is people, you know, arguing or anything like that saying, oh, hey, you know, this guy said this and he's clearly an idiot and stuff like that. That's not what this is about. This is about sharing insights, you know, because I'm always open to changing my opinion and seeing things in a different light, or just, you know, recognizing different movies and things that I never really thought I would like before. That's kind of what this is about, is, you know, at least for me as a creator, is seeing all of this stuff and hopefully gaining new insight, and hopefully also gaining new films and TV shows that I can watch and content that I can create, and, you know, new opinions that can be formed. So that's kind of the entire purpose of this. Um, and on that note, I would like to say that while I already discussed what my preference for movies are, I am very open to other, you know, forms of media. If you guys have any films or TV shows that you would like to share in the comments for anybody who's watching that you would like me to critique, or anything that you would like me to discuss with you guys, I'm very open to that, because uh, you know, I there could be people out there watching this who like, you know, new action movies. There could be people out there who like 60s westerns, you know. There could be people who like 80s teen dramas. And no matter what it is, if you guys want to share any movie, I would absolutely be willing to discuss my opinion on it, because that's kind of the entire purpose of this, and I'm very excited about that. And if no one watches this, then you know what? At least I get to share my opinion and look like an idiot online in front of everybody else. So, you know, I'll get to have a good laugh about it later on, and hopefully some other people will too. So that's basically it. Um, Again, you know, I would love to hear everybody else's opinions. That's kind of the entire purpose of this. Just, you know, fun conversation. Nothing too serious whatsoever, because I'm not a serious critic. If you guys are serious critics, props to you, but I assume you're not going to be chatting in YouTube. So that's kind of the entire basis of this entire thing. So, like I said earlier, hopefully my content will be improved. But as of now, this is what it is. And I'm very excited to hear what anybody else has to say. So, bye everyone, and I hope to talk to you very soon.